For this next Halloween look, it's going to be this. Cause I look scary. Hey guys, welcome to my video. This is my second time trying to record this video. The first time I don't know, I didn't like the footage. I didn't like the finish of my skin. There was like a lot of things that just went wrong. So this is my second attempt. I really do enjoy it this time. I'm glad I did redo it. This is a very beautiful, smoky, green-eyed, blue-lipped mermaid with some shells in her hair. So if you want to see how I got this look, just keep on watching. Okay. I'm really high. I don't know really what eye look I'm gonna do. So I'm kind of just gonna start. I did my brows green because why not? I'm a mermaid. And then I put some concealer over my eyes. And then I also tight lined with the black because I don't know, I was in the mood. So I have the 35B palette in front of me because it's really colorful and I'm trying to do something colorful. And I think I'm gonna grab this color right here. Lightly placing it in the crease, but also a little bit lower than the crease. And I'm just gonna start building up the color. So this is where we are so far. Honestly, I'm a little lost right now because I just don't know what to do next. So I'm kind of just sitting here and brainstorming. I'm just sitting here and brainstorming because I really don't know what to do next. I figured it out. I was trying to find like this perfect shade of green, but I just didn't have one that I thought would look good. So I figured I would just dip into some black. And this is the BH Cosmetics number 7 brush. And I'm pretty much putting it on the outer V. And then once most of the product is off of the brush, I'm dragging it inwards. So just kind of like this. Because I wanted to deepen the crease. And I was like looking for like this perfect shade of like a darker green, but I just don't have one. So I was like, let me just use like a little bit of black at a time and deepen it up a bit. So I'm stamping most of it on the outer V. And then I'm swirling upwards from the V. And then once most of the product is off of the brush, then I'm bringing it in all the way to the inner corner of the eye. And it just begins to deepen things up a bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the desired effect and then we'll move on to the nenext step. I'm grabbing now a Morphe brush. It doesn't have a number on it. I hate when they do that. But it's basically a fluffy brush and it's domey shaped. But the higher up you go, the more sparse the bristles are. So that helps with blending. And I'm gonna go back into that original teal color. And I'm gonna brush this at the edge of the black to re-intensify the blue, as well as remove any harsh lines there might be. I still don't know where the this eye look is going, but it's going somewhere, right? Brush by BH Cosmetics, a V13. I'm gonna use the domey side with some white to brush underneath the brow and blend it downward. Sorry. I'm probably the worst one to have in the background. Yeah, well, because you're always dying. I'm going back in with the, this is a Luxie 239. I'm going back into the teal from the beginning and I'm going to start dispersing the edges of that black to blend them out and re-intensify the blue. Yeah, this video is going to take a while. I can feel it in my bones. So I have decided on a half cut crease. I used my little Wet n Wild brush and some Shape Tape. I'm making sure that the tip of the eye is pointy. That's kind of the look that I want to go for. And I cut the crease halfway. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other eye, but I have to get like really close to a mirror. So I'm not gonna film it, but keep on watching. I'll be right back. Both of my creases are cut and I was struggling trying to figure out what I'm doing next. But this is a creative process, I feel, when you're creating looks. A lot of times I don't really plan my look. I kind of just go with it. So you never really know what you're gonna get. We have this Stila Shimmer and Glow eyeshadow. So I'm gonna swatch it here for you guys to see. Very pretty. I think I'm actually going to use it. So I'm gonna just put a good amount on the back of my hand, and then using that little concealer brush, I'm going to apply it on my cut crease. It's very pretty. It looks very similar to another eye look that I have done. So I'm gonna see what I can do to make it look, you know, different. I don't want them to look the same. I'm gonna do the other eye now. I was trying to figure out my next move, and I found the color Freak from the Urban Decay Electric Palette. It always comes clutch for Halloween. So I'm grabbing that color Freak with a small BH Cosmetics brush, and I'm shading from the outer edge of where the cut crease ends towards the inside, and then I'm bringing this green color more towards the inner corner on the bottoms, so that it's kind of like scaled, you know, kind of like outward. This is where I'm at. I'm starting to feel inspired because there was a point there where I was like, okay, let me just stop filming now. But I think it looks really cute, that pop of green. And then I have the Dose of Colors Friendcation palette. I'm actually gonna use that same little brush that I just used for the green, and I'm gonna go into this color right here, which is Game Over. It looks kind of black, but it's kind of just like a dark navy blue. And whatever, I'm gonna blend that from the outer corner in towards the green. So this is what my eyes look like so far. I just gotta figure out what I'm gonna do in the inner corner, and I think I have an idea. I have these really fine glitters by NYX. I'm not sure if this one has a name. Let's see. No, it has no name, but it's like a white, and it kind of has like pinky reflex. So I'm gonna use some glitter glue on the part of the lid that still has no color, and I'm going to add this glitter using this brush, which is a very small, it's a small Morphe brush, but one side I'm gonna use for glitter, and then the other side one side I'm gonna use for glue, and then the other side I'm gonna use for glitter. Is the NYX glitter glue. I'm just placing some on the back of my hand, and you kind of just apply it like if it was eyeshadow, wherever you're gonna apply the glitter, and then the glitter will adhere. Boom. And then I'm gonna grab some glitter right from the lid. And I'm gonna start packing it on. This is the second time that I am filming this look, and I definitely learned a few things. The first time around, like, don't put on your wig before you start recording, because especially for this look, you guys are gonna see if I put on the wig, like putting on the wig would just get in the way, as well as putting on lashes. There will be a mesh, fishnet mesh that I'm gonna be putting over my head, so with the wig in the way and the lashes in the way, it got messy. I'm trying a gold liner. This is the NYX one. I don't know if it's gonna work. I'm just gonna try it out. If I like it, I'll keep it, but if not, I'm just gonna go over it with black liner. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, put on some mascara, and I'll be right back. This is what we look like with the gold liner. I know it looks a little bit weird. I also put on some mascara. I'm intrigued. From up close, it looks really cool. So I'm kind of just gonna work on the rest of my face, and then I'll put on the lashes. If I don't like it with the lashes on, then I'll change the liner. But I think it's interesting. I love watching my dark circles go away. You guys must be like, oh my god, this girl has like interesting choice in music. I just kind of let my Spotify play on random, and I just let it do its thing. I listen to a lot of different things. You see, like, the eyes are starting to look more put together. I'm looking cute. You see, like, I feel like this can look really pretty with the lashes on. You see, like with the gold liner. I don't know. We'll see. We'll figure it out. But I really think that I think it's gonna be the gold liner that really makes it look. We blended that out. I'm gonna go ahead and use the Laura Mercier translucent powder to set my face, and then we'll be on to the next step. Ooh, the eyes are like looking so dreamy. I love it. Like I just keep looking at myself. Hey girl, you're cute. Okay, I really like them. So this is why you shouldn't be wearing your wig or your lashes, because we're gonna put this over our face and it's gonna be weird. Let me close the door in case somebody walks in. I have a hair glue. Just let your hair be. Hi there. So yeah, you put this over your face like this, and then I'm going into the 35B palette because I cannot take myself seriously right now, and I think I'm gonna do this color and this color. Like I think I'm gonna try and do like this blue and this green. I know it looks blue, but it's actually like a green. So I'm gonna go with the blue first on the outer corner. This is just a big fluffy brush, a number 3 brush by BH Cosmetics. And wherever I would be putting bronzer, that is where I am putting the blue. This is another BH Cosmetics number 2. It's a little more fluffy. I'm going into the green, and then I'm gonna place it a little bit higher than where we put the blue. So then you'll have the gradient between the blue and the green. This is what I look like. Now we take off the sock, and now we have this texture. These are the Gala Lashes by Kiss. These can be purchased CVS, anywhere. But I like them because they're like fanned out and they're full. So I feel like they would be a good, you know, mix with this eye look, since this eye look is a little dramatic, but just a little bit. I'm gonna go ahead and pop these on. This is what I look like once I put on the lashes. The gold liner is definitely it. I'm using the ABH and Amrezy highlight. Oh, my door just opened. It sounded scary. Wonder why. Ooh, I'm really liking how this is looking. You know what, it was leg day, and the next day, you're useless? That's me today. So we have the same brush that we were using earlier, the BH Cosmetics number 5 brush, and it has a little bit of that leftover blue. So I'm going to use that to contour my nose. The line is a little harsh. I'm just going to grab the little brush that we were using earlier for the translucent powder. And we're going to go over that contour. Ooh, she's cute. She's really cute. Wait until she puts the wig on. Going to the lower lash line now. This is an Ofra liner in turquoise. Come on. Turquoise. So I'm warming it up on the back of my hand. And she's actually very pretty. I'm kind of gonna smudge it. Okay. Honestly, it's whatever. The BH Cosmetics V20. I'm going into that first turquoise color that we started with, and I'm gonna smudge the lower lash line. It looks pretty. One day I'm gonna learn how to do my lighting, and I'm gonna have a good camera that really picks up the color of the way certain things look, because it doesn't look the same. You know, it just doesn't look the same on camera. I'm using the JD Glow Cosmetics Glitter Tube in Dreams. It's like a blue, a really pretty blue. And I think, yeah, this is the one where like the brush is really fucked. But it doesn't need to be precise. I'm just gonna put this on the inner corner. Ooh. It's cute. I like it. And then I am gonna grab the Amrezy highlight, and I am gonna put that, I'm gonna pack that in the inner corner. Yes, this is it. Ooh. Ooh. I love how this is coming out. This is a like blue metallic. Let's see. Yeah, I think so. This is in the color Sinful Pasharas. Sinful. I don't know how to say that word. Meditate, meditate. Now that same glitter that we used earlier, the white mix one, I'm just gonna dab a little bit on the bottom of it, just for a little something, you know, a little something extra. There's some on the lid. Let me just grab it from the lid. It's so much easier. Ooh, I really like this. You know what? I never used this before, but I did make it. So, it's a big old thing. Let me see if it makes a difference. Ooh, without it? With it. Ooh, she looks good. I like it. Okay, well, nice little science experiment. I've got some lower lash mascara. I'm gonna add some of these like little diamonds to my face. I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do it yet, but I'm just gonna kind of play with it. And then I am putting on my wig, and then the look will be done. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all that, and then I'll be back to close out. But so far, you know, I didn't do too bad, okay? It's actually, she's kind of cute. This is the final look. I added some rhinestones, and I found these seashells. I had a really hard time filming the first video using these seashells because they just all fell off the clips. I basically just put some bobby pins on the seashells using some latex because I figured I could just remove the bobby pins, take off the latex, and maybe use the seashells as like a little decor for home. But they seem to be holding this time. Like, I think they look super cute. This wig is from Webster Wigs. I think her name is Ariel, and I think the color is Icy Blue. This is actually the wig that I'm going to be using for my bachelorette, which I did a poll on Instagram, and all of you said that you wanted me to vlog my bachelorette, so I think I'm going to do it. I'm really excited for you guys to see those videos. So make sure that if you want to see all the videos that I have coming up, getting ready on my wedding day, seeing my bachelorette, just subscribe, like, share, you know, put that little notification bell on so that you can know each time that I upload. I do have some more Halloween looks coming for the season, so I really appreciate you guys watching again. And if you do try to recreate this mermaid look, tag me. I want to see y'all's recreations. I want to see how I inspired you, and I think that would be really awesome. So again, thank you so much for hopping on my video today and watching me make a fool out of myself and try to navigate my way through this phase, because you know, yo girl was lost. But again, thank you guys so much. I love you guys, and I will see you next time.